Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. There are a lot of people who just left their jobs, and 2022 is now the year of the entrepreneur. And today we're here to discuss how entrepreneurs can get a leg up. Joining me is Jared Yellin, co-founder of 10 Times Incubator and also the founder of the Young Entrepreneur Movement. Jared, welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. It's great to have you with us.
Oh, it's my honor, Jill. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I can't wait to share with your community.
All right, and you got it. And everyone talks about entrepreneurship in so many different ways. When you think of entrepreneurship, what comes up for you?
Freedom. Absolutely. To me, the reason why anyone should step into that responsibility of entrepreneurship is to create more freedom, time freedom, financial freedom, health freedom, geographical freedom, every aspect of freedom. And that's not hype. That is the outcome. And if you don't have it as an entrepreneur, assess why, figure out what's holding you back, what's holding you captive. To me, entrepreneurship and freedom are synonymous.
So we know entrepreneurship also has a lot of work that goes into it. How did you get started?
I got started as a non-technical tech founder with a dream. The dream was I wanted to democratize the marketing agency. I saw agencies as the solution for small business owners, but small business owners couldn't afford agencies. So I wanted to find a way to take a $10,000 a month agency and make it under $50 a month for the everyday small business owner. And I built a company called Synduit, and we've now scaled to over 40,000 small business owners from around the world using the platform. And what we are is the simplest marketing software in the world that is pre-populated with content for every major industry.
So I know there are many incubators. What makes 10X Incubator unique?
Is because we become co-founders. I actually wish we named the company 10X Co-Foundership, but no one would know what that is. Incubators are awesome. Accelerators are special. I think they're wonderful because what they do is they invest a little bit of money, and then for 3 to 6 months, they offer mentorship and relationship capital. I love it, but what we do is extremely different. We have people come to us that have tech ideas written on a napkin, or even a minimum viable tech product, or even a cash flowing tech company, and they pitch us. And if the right person shows up with the right idea in the right market and the right business model, we then co-found a company with this person and we build the entire company at cost. Software development, go-to-market, sales, customer support, legal, fundraising, financing, everything to build, scale, and sell that company as a co-founder on the journey.
So Jared, how's it been going? I'm just trying to understand the model a little bit better here. Do you have multiple verticals underneath the 10X Incubator that works with the different teams? Because you're talking about strategy, you're talking about tech, you're talking about sales and marketing. There's a lot of different verticals to get a company going.
Yeah, it is. It's a fully vertically integrated model. We've had over 10,000 people apply to work with us in the past 365 days. Of the 10,000, about 5% made it to the second round where they had a chance to pitch us for 60 to 90 minutes. And of those 500, we've had 107 companies that are inside of our portfolio. That's not a law of average play. It's not like if we launch enough companies, we're going to get a few winners. Everything we say yes to, we see a clear path to build, scale, and sell. And we will build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in the next 10 years.
Right, and that's an aggressive goal, right? I mean, we know we've had a really hot capital markets over the past year or two as we go through this pandemic. How will you successfully build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies? That's a big number, 10,000.
You know what it is? I hear that all the time, Jill. And what I always share with people is this. Do you think in the next 10 years, there'll be at least 10,000 tech companies that launch? And the answer is always like, yeah, there'll be way more than that, Jared. I'm like, cool. Well, do you think there's a greater chance of success for a company launching and sitting on an island by itself, or launching inside of an ecosystem with 10,000 other companies? And the answer is obvious. That ecosystem is so powerful. Shared relationship capital, shared resources, shared press, shared everything. We've built a vertically integrated model. We have a full software development company that we own based out of India with hundreds of people on the team. We have a full go-to-market division. We have a full business development division, a press division, administrative division, operations division, and we have CEOs of those divisions. They own the division. They take 100% personal responsibility to deploy those divisions into each individual company. And we've set up a layer of fundraising through angel investor networks. We're setting up a $100 million fund as we speak. So we're just vertically integrated, and that's what's producing this outcome.
So how can people get involved with 10X?
10xincubator.com. Come to our website, fill out the written application. It's absolutely free. We review every application that comes through. And the next step is we invite you to our show. It's called 10X Tech Tank. It's your opportunity to pitch us in 5 minutes in front of an audience of thousands of people, we want to say yes. Our goal is to say yes. What we're looking for is the right person with the right idea in the right market and the right business model. And if all of that's right, we'll then invite you to go through the due diligence process with us.
And besides building, scaling, and selling 10,000 tech companies, why does this moonshot matter to you?
You know what it is? It matters to me because the tech industry, it's so consolidated in Silicon Valley right now. And Silicon Valley's, it's great, but it's also really pretentious. It's hard to get in. If you don't have the right resume and the right university and the right relationships, you can't navigate. What we're standing to do and what we're doing is democratizing the entire technology industry. Jill, we have founders right now in small towns in Arkansas, in villages in New Zealand, all over the world. We have founders in towns that have never had anything tech take place. And that's what we stand to do. I don't care where someone has been. I don't care where they are. I just care where they want to go. And once again, I know I'm repetitive. If it's the right person with the right idea and the right market and the right business model, we're going to say yes. And then we're going to build, scale, and then sell that company.
What is one piece of advice you would share with someone who is afraid to execute on their idea?
Just execute. The number one place where the majority of the potential resides is the graveyard. And so many people have ideas. They've written them on napkins. They're holding them in their wallet. They're too afraid. They don't know what their next step is. They don't want their idea to be stolen. Here's my advice. Go to 10xincubator.com and fill out the written application. It's a safe space. We want to say yes to you. We want to have your idea become a company that can create impact and then go on the journey from napkin to exit.
All right, Jared, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.